So, you want Opus level coding capabilities, but you definitely don't want those crazy prohibitive monthly costs, right? Well, what if I told you that you could literally have a top tier AI coding agent running locally on your machine today, absolutely free?
Okay, let's dive right into this explainer by clearing up a massive misconception right out of the gate. The Claude Code AI framework itself, it's actually completely free. It's the specific brand name AI models you plug into it that usually end up draining your wallet. But once you know how to separate the framework from the model, man, a whole new world opens up.
So, welcome to today's explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here because today we're going to walk through the ultimate workaround for setting up a powerful local AI coding agent without spending a single dime. We're bypassing the expensive stuff and plugging in a free powerhouse. Here is our quick roadmap for today. We'll cover free premium AI coding, compare MiniMax versus Opus, run through installing the prerequisites, securing your API key, setting up Claude Code, and finally putting it to work.
All right, Section 1, Free Premium AI Coding, Demystifying the Framework. Before we actually install anything, we really need to understand exactly what we're working with here and why this setup is completely free. So Claude Code is an AI agent tech framework. Think of it kind of like the chassis of a car. The chassis, the framework itself, is absolutely free to download and use. But a car needs an engine, right? And usually people drop in these super expensive engines like the premium Opus or Sonnet models, which literally cost money every single time you turn the key. What we are doing today is downloading that free chassis and dropping in an incredibly powerful, totally free engine instead.
Moving on to Section 2, MiniMax versus Opus, proving the power. Let's actually meet this free engine and see if it can keep up with the premium alternatives. We're comparing our free model, MiniMax 2.5, directly against the premium Opus model. Just look at that SWE bench score. That's the software engineering benchmark for those keeping track. MiniMax hits 80.2%, while Opus sits just a fraction higher at 80.8%. I mean, they're practically neck and neck in programming capabilities. But look a little further down. MiniMax actually beats the standard in output speed and multi-turn conversational abilities. And of course, the most important part, using our specific setup, MiniMax is free, while Opus is strictly paid. So we're getting near identical performance for exactly $0. Not bad, right? Okay, Section 3, installing the prerequisites, building the toolkit. We know the why, so let's get into the how. We're going to keep these software installation steps super simple so anyone can follow along. Think of this as just assembling your basic tools. First up, you need NodeJS. Just head over to their website, grab the Windows installer, and just keep clicking Next until it's done. Super simple. Second, open up PowerShell or your command prompt on your computer. Third, we need to install OpenCode, which is the framework we need to actually connect our free model. You just type npm-i followed by the OpenCode package name. Finally, just to make sure it actually worked, type OpenCode right into your terminal. If the interface pops up, boom, your toolkit is successfully assembled. Which brings us to Section 4, securing your API key, creating the connection. To make OpenCode actually talk to our free MiniMax model, we need a special password, which is known as an API key. Here's exactly how you generate that connection. Step 1, head over to the OpenCode Zen API website and log in. You can just hit continue with your Google account, nice and easy. Now, step 2 is absolutely the most critical part of this entire explainer. Do not enable billing. Skipping the billing section is exactly what ensures this stays a free tool. Next, just navigate over to the API keys section, create a new key, maybe name it something memorable like Cloud for free, and then copy that incredibly long string of characters it generates. I want to pause right here for a second, because during the original setup tutorial we analyzed for this explainer, the creator made a very deliberate point. They stated, remember you have to create this API key your own, because I'm going to delete this API key so that no one can use it. And honestly, this brilliantly illustrates a massive security consideration you absolutely must keep in mind. Never share your active API keys. Keep your credentials private. An API key is essentially a blank check tied directly to your account. Even though we didn't enable billing here, exposing an API key can lead to malicious actors hijacking your resources or even locking you out of your own tools. You really need to treat that copied key like the password to your bank account. Keep it local and keep it safe. All right, with your secure key copied, let's connect it. Open PowerShell Backup, type OpenCode to launch the interface we installed a minute ago, then simply type /connect. The prompt will ask for your API key. Just paste that secure key right in and hit enter. And just like that, You are officially connected to the MiniMax model. Let's move to Section 5, setting up Claude Code, the final integration. So we have our free engine running. Now it's time to drop it into our premium chassis. First, run the official Claude Code install command right there in PowerShell. Next, you need to find a specific folder on your computer. Head to your C drive, then Users, then your specific username, and look for a folder named .cloud. Inside there, you'll open a file called settings.json. If it isn't there, no worries, just create it. Open it up in a basic text editor, like Notepad. Paste in the configuration text, which links the framework to OpenCode, and insert that Zen API key you secured earlier. Save the file, and you are fully integrated. No, quick pro tip here, because I know exactly how frustrating system files can be. If you get to your user folder and you cannot see that .cloud folder, don't panic. It's just hidden by default by Windows. Simply navigate up to the View tab at the top of your File Explorer and check the box that says Show Hidden Items. The folder will magically appear, and you can just proceed with the setup. Finally, Section 6, putting it to work. Unleashing MiniMax. This is where all your simple setup steps finally pay off. To fire up your newly built AI agent, open PowerShell one last time and type clout. Go ahead and say yes to any basic prompts that pop up. Once it's running, type /model and hit enter. A list is going to appear, and all you have to do is use your arrow keys to select MiniMax 2.5 free and hit enter. That is the whole shebang. You are now running an 80.2% SWE bench scoring AI agent locally for free. Now that you're connected, let's really look at the main technical features you have right at your fingertips. By simply chatting with this terminal prompt, your free AI agent can handle heavy-duty software engineering. It can assist with full-stack development. It can do deep code reviews and actually map out software architecture. It can handle your daily scripting and automation tasks, and even dive into complex research and exploration. It is incredibly fast, and again, it won't cost you a single cent. So, having seen how easily you can assemble this toolkit, bypass all those premium costs, and protect your secure API connection, I want to leave you with this. What is your first free AI-assisted coding project going to be? The barrier to entry has quite literally dropped to zero. It's time to start building. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.